reset. Everything figured out. Here is the finished product. Get overstimulated when the fabric is touching their body. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another vlog. Today's vlog is going to be a little bit different because we are doing an entire life reset. To be completely honest, I feel like I've been struggling a little bit lately. I'm trying not to cry. Oh my gosh, I told myself I was going to cry. What the world? I feel like I've been struggling a lot lately with my mental health, and I have just come to realize that I am the only person that's responsible for my life and my happiness and the goals and the dreams that I have for myself. Like, no one's gonna do that for me. I have to do that for myself. And I think when you do struggle a little bit with your mental health, like, you always know that, but it just kind of gets pushed down. And so it's time for a change. Like, I have finally reached my breaking point and I'm ready for a change. And I kind of just feel like there's just so many things off lately. Like, ever since turning 30, I swear I just don't know what my personal style is for my clothes, my house, so many different things that I've been struggling with, not just my typical and usual anxiety and depression. I've just kind of been struggling a little bit all over the board recently. So we're gonna reset. Long story short, we are going to reset, and that's what this whole entire vlog is going to be about. We're going to get back into good habits. We're going to get on a really good morning and night routine. I had really solid ones in the past, and I know that they help, and they're very beneficial and a very positive thing. So we're going to get a good morning routine, a good night routine. We're going to create new healthy habits. We're going to maintain our healthy habits. We're going to set goals, and we are going to start to feel better physically and mentally. Okay, so I just finished the essay for today, and I thought I would share just a little bit of what I read and kind of some of the takeaways. Let me know if this is something that you like, and every day I can share a little tidbit, or every other time I could share a little tidbit if there's something really significant. And I'll also try to share some of the things that I highlight on my Instagram story just to help somebody else. But the passage today was, read this if you don't know what you're doing with your life, which, how fitting. So one of the things that I highlighted is that you are not responsible for being the person that you once thought you would be. And then on the back side, it also says, do you know why you're not the person you once thought you would be? Because you don't want those things anymore. Not bad enough. If you did, you would have them and you would be them. I feel like we are really conditioned at a young age to have our life completely figured out, and that's something that a lot of people struggle with in their 20s, is feeling like they have to have everything figured out before they turn 30, and that's just really not the case. I feel like age is honestly just a number, and I think that you have to figure your life out as you go. You're not going to know realistically what your life is going to look like 10 years from now. And honestly, I think that planning that is very hurtful, because your life and your wants and your needs are going to change before that 10 years even gets here. And so then you're either going to be disappointed because you don't have the life you once thought you would have, or you've worked for a life that you thought you wanted when in reality that's not even what you wanted because you've changed. So I thought this was a really good passage. I wrote a couple of pages of notes and my thoughts and takeaways on this, and I think that's a really good idea. If you don't know how to journal, because I'm not very good at journaling just my thoughts. I feel like I just write the same thing every day and I'm not getting anywhere. So one thing that I thought about was I'll just journal what I think about these essays that I read. And I think that's going to work out really well. So I highly encourage you to do that. If you're not good with just like brain dumping, or you don't know where to start with journaling, pick this book up. It's not that expensive. I think you can get it at Barnes and Noble, maybe. I don't know. I know they have it on Amazon. I'll link it below. I know they have it. That's where I got mine, is on Amazon. And then you can just read through these passages and kind of make some notes on what you think. The question that it asks you at the very end of the book is, what do you want? Like, what is it that you want? And I find that question to be very difficult. But once I started writing down, I made myself write down 3 things that I want. And I was able to answer very quickly. So what I thought was very difficult, and that I didn't know exactly what it is I want, when I forced myself to write down 3 things, I was able to think of 3 things. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift my mindset and my focus on those things that I want. And I think I'll be able to figure it out that way. So anyways, sorry for the rant. So far, so good. I've read a couple of these already, like just in the past, once I ordered the book. I think I've read like 3 or 4 of them. But I'm going to start taking it more seriously, because I think this book will honestly change my life. And yeah, so let's go get ready. I've got to be at the airport in about an hour and a half. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready for the gym, because I'm going to go to the airport, and then I'm going to go lunch with Barrett. And then after that, I'm going to go straight to the gym. I think I'm going to go for this taupe CRZ yoga matching set today. And then I'll pair it with this t-shirt. I'm very excited because I just saw FedEx drop off our dining room chairs. I think we got 3 out of the 6. So I'm going to go outside and bring them in. So as it turns out, we got 4 of the 6. I have 2 armed chairs and 2 armchairs and 4 that do not have arms. So I'm going to sit down and open this up so that we can kind of see what they look like. Here's the finished product. I was able to put one of them together, and honestly, I think it looks so nice. It's exactly what I wanted. And the canvas of this feels very good quality. Like, honestly, for the price, I'm very, very impressed. I'll leave a link to these in my description if you guys want to check them out. But we're in the process of kind of redesigning our dining room. As you can kind of see, this is our new table. I'd like to get a new rug. We just are adding some new touches, and I think that these are beautiful. I had a really big lunch because Barrett and I went to eat after I picked her up from the airport, and it's one of those lunches where it has left me feeling like shit. Like, I feel so full, and I got a headache, and I just feel so bad. I guess I had way too many carbs, or just like way too much. I don't know. It's just one of those that left you feeling like not very good after the fact. So I went home and did some work for a little over an hour, just trying to feel a little bit better. And now I'm at the gym, and it's like 5 o'clock, and everyone and their mother is here, of course, because it's 5 o'clock. And that's not my favorite time to come to the gym. I have a little bit of gym anxiety. I feel like I've outgrown it a lot over the years, but I still do have a little bit. And the one thing that I do to try to avoid any like anxieties is not coming when it's going to be super crowded. And here we are, but that's okay, because I need to get it done. I'm determined to get it done. I do not want to go in there, but motivation is not always going to be there. And so when motivation's not there, you just have to have the discipline to go in and do it. And even if I don't do the best workout that I've ever had, or even if I don't accomplish a whole lot, I'm here, and that is something to celebrate. Like, I'm here, I'm gonna go in, and I'm going to do something. I'm going to do as much as I can do given the circumstance that I don't feel well, and I'm going to celebrate that after the fact, because it takes a lot to get here, and sometimes you just have to realize that motivation is not always going to be there. You got to have discipline, and you have to follow through, because those little bits of dedication and discipline over a long period of time, that's what's going to get you the healthy habits. That's going to help you maintain a healthy lifestyle and get results that you want to have and achieve goals that you have set for yourself. So I'm saying this to myself, but maybe you need to hear it as well. Let's go in and let's do this. And just like that, we are done with the workout. I think I'm gonna head to Whole Foods because I'm out of my electric light packets and I'm feeling so dehydrated. I still have a headache. I don't know what I ate today. I do not want to eat again. Like, honestly, I feel so bad. That workout was rough. I trained upper body, so I did chest, triceps, and shoulders. And I didn't do my full workout, but I did the best that I could, and I tried to get at least 2 exercises in each category, so I feel pretty good. I think I did a total of 8 or 10, so I guess I did more than 2. But anyways, I feel good about it, and I think I'm gonna head to Whole Foods now, pick up a couple of groceries, the electrolyte packets. I need to do a supplement restock really badly, so probably going to run to that store and get some supplements that I ran out a long time ago. And then I think Alex and I are gonna go on a walk when he gets home, but I'm not really sure. And then I also need to figure out something for dinner. Okay, my camera is about to die, but I was able to get what I needed at Whole Foods, and I also picked up a drink for the road, which is this lemon lime Zevia or Zevia. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of washed out. Can you see it? I don't know. Man, the sun is bright in my car. Anyway, we're gonna try it together. It's called Lemon Lime Twist. It tastes like a Sprite Zero. So I don't hate it. It's definitely not a Sprite, but that's fine. I mean, I need to come off the soft drinks because I am a sucker for a soft drink. I love Coke so much, and I love Sprite. And I've got to chill because there's so much sugar in those, and I know it's not good for me. I honestly feel like that's why I'm so broke out right now, is because we just got back from Florida and I had so much Coke while I was in Florida, because in the summer I crave Coke when I'm hot. Instead of water, I crave a nice, cold, crispy Coke. And so we had a lot there, and I just feel like that's why my face is so broke out. So I need to chill when it comes to the Cokes. And this is going to be a really nice alternative. I like it. It's not bad. They have a lot more flavors that I'd like to try, but this one, I always go with lemon lime when I'm trying something new because I kind of feel like it's my safest bet. I figured I could do a little grocery haul of what I picked up from Whole Foods now that I'm home. I got some fire roasted corn, some frozen for our dinner tonight. Ground turkey, we like the 93.7. This is also going to be for our tacos tonight. I picked up a couple of individual packets of guacamole. We don't eat enough to get like a whole tub, so I like to get the individuals, and then we'll just split one of these each. And then I got a can of black beans again for our taco bowls tonight. And then I picked up a papaya because I read that if you eat papaya on an empty stomach, it really helps with digestion. And we all know I need some help with my digestion, so I'll do whatever it takes. And then I picked up a Honeycrisp apple to have for lunch tomorrow. And then I picked up a couple of fun drinks. I got Olipop orange squeeze. I really like this one. I got the lemon lime. I already have some of the tropical punch in the fridge, which is my favorite. And then I picked up this plant-based energy drink, the OCA in the berry acai. And then of course I have my lemon lime Zevia. And then for supplements, I picked up some collagen peptides to put in my coffee. And then I also picked up some magnesium. This has 3 different magnesiums: citrate, malate, and glycinate. I also picked up this coffee creamer from Vital Proteins because I'm just kind of curious, like if I like this in my coffee. I would still add milk, but maybe this would replace like the sugar and maple syrup. I'm not sure. And then of course I picked up some of the electrolyte packets in 4 different flavors. We're back home from our walk, so I'm getting ready to start making dinner, and I figured I would share the recipe that I'm going to be doing with you guys because it's one of the easiest recipes. It's one of our go-tos, and it's just taco bowls. So I'm going to walk you through kind of how we make it. Here is the finished product. Super simple and easy and very healthy in my opinion. You have the carbs from the rice, you have protein from the turkey, fiber from the black beans, healthy fats from the guacamole. I think this is just a really well-rounded dinner. It's filling and honestly, in my opinion, it's just so good. Thank you, you too. I just had an absolutely beautiful morning at the park. I read another essay from 101 Essays That Changed My Life. I did a little bit of journaling. I listened to a new podcast. I've started listening to Prologues by Mary Skinner, I think is how you say her name. I really resonate with her because she struggles with depression, and I also struggle with anxiety and depression. So I have found her podcast to be very helpful for me. And I liked the episode that I listened to today. I have a lot of work to do today, so I'm getting ready to head home, fix something to eat more than likely, and then knock out work for the rest of the day. I decided to come to the park this morning instead of going to the gym, so I'll end up going to the gym later this afternoon. It's a leg day, and that's not usually my favorite day. Back day is my favorite day, actually. So anyways, I had a really good time. I need to prioritize doing this more, especially because I find that it really just helps my mental health and lifts me up and gets my day started off on a really good note. And I'm sorry if you cannot hear me. It's already so hot here this morning in Tennessee that I have the AC blasting in my car. But yeah, it was really enjoyable. If you have time in your schedule to go outside first thing in the morning, whether that be for a walk or reading or journaling, even if it's just for 10 or 15 minutes, I think that that's one of the best things that you can do for yourself first thing in the morning. This is the current state of my office. I have not put my stuff away from Florida, so I'm gonna have to do some quick tidying before I can get to work. Okay, that's much better. I feel like I'm able to actually focus on the work that I need to get done today now that this space is completely clean. It's needed to be done for a while now, so I'm glad that I was able to knock it out. I'm getting ready to sit down and knock out several hours worth of work. I have work for my actual job, and then I also would like to start editing the pack and prep with Florida vlog that I want to go up next. So I'm pretty much going to be at this laptop for the rest of the day until this afternoon, and I'm going to meet Alex at the gym to do a leg day. I swear, every time I do the camera in here and I see the doors, I remind myself how badly I want those doors painted. It's too much red. This wood is too red for me. Our entire house is like this red trim. It's trimmed out in wood, but it's this red wood, and we've slowly been painting it all white, but oh my gosh, the way I hate painting is awful. Like, I swear it destroys my mental health. It's not therapeutic at all. I think it's because I'm a perfectionist and like I can never get it perfect. I don't know. Anyways, I really, really want to get these doors painted and really the whole house, like all the trim, but I just hate it so bad. But like, this is just so red over here. It's not my vibe. Did you guys come to help Mama work? Yeah. Okay. Hi, Lexi. This is how I know that it's time to take a break, is when Luna comes and crawls in my lap because she needs some love. I think I'm going to try a brown sugar maple syrup latte today. Cheers. So we're going to taste test it. I've always had the idea to make this and just never have. I I feel like it's gonna be really good, but I'm very picky when it comes to my coffee, so we'll see what we think. That's not bad. That's actually really, really good. I just got ready for the gym. It is raining again. I swear it's rained on and off all day long, but I just put on some of the Lululemon Wonder Trains for legs. Normally I would do shorts, but I just was not feeling the way that shorts was looking on me today, which is fun. So we did Wonder Trains, and then I just have on a Flow Y bra as well as this t-shirt that I've been wearing all day. And then I kind of have it tucked up in the back. And I read so many things about how girls tuck up their shirts because I guess people think that we want our butts to be seen. Where's my thing saying? Oh, okay. That is totally not the case for me. I cannot stand like squatting and like my shirt being around my butt. That drives me nuts. But at the same time, some days I just don't want to work out in a sports bra. Like some days I feel more self-conscious than others and I want to have a t-shirt on. So I did not just put my shoe on the bed. Oh my God. So, I don't know, for those of you who have a problem with tucking the shirt up in the bra, it's not necessarily everyone's goal to have guys checking out their hun-in. Maybe it's just because they get overstimulated when the fabric is touching their butt. To be honest, that was not my best work, but I made it here and I did a workout. So honestly, I'm proud of myself and I'm going to celebrate the fact that I got here because some days it's just really hard to go to the gym, especially when you just don't have the motivation. So I didn't want to be here today. Honestly, I was really tired and I had worked all day and it's the last thing that I wanted to do, but I made it. And I'm very proud of myself. So even though the workout wasn't a 10 out of 10, I mean, I still accomplished something and I got here, which is usually just my goal at the gym. It's that, or like my gym goal is to just get here, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I'm proud of that. I'm headed home now. I am going to take an everything shower. I'm so excited. I need to wash my hair. And then we're going to cook dinner. I don't know if I'm going to cook tonight or if Alex is going to cook. Let me hold this. Oh, here we go. We prepared a Ninja Creamy recipe last night. It's a cookies and cream one. And honestly, I've been so excited all day long. So after dinner, we're going to have our Ninja Creamy. And then probably just relax the rest of the night, I would say. Before I start the everything shower, I'm going to prep my hair. Before a hair wash day, at least every other time, I like to use this rosemary mint scalp and hair oil. I'll just put this in and let it sit for like 10 minutes. Sometimes I'll wear it all day and do like a slick back. Sometimes I'll sleep in it. Today I'm just going to put it in for about 10 minutes while the shower warms up and everything. And I love the way this smells. Like I really don't mind to wear it all day. That way we're treating our hair, but also we have a cute hairstyle. I've done that plenty of times. I know this hair wash is about to feel so good. I feel like this lighting could be better, but it could be worse. So we are going to do some skincare. Where is my, oh, here we are, toner. I like to put this on when my towel is up in my hair because it gets everywhere. Whew. I do feel like my face is finally healing from the acne spots that I have. They're drying out and kind of going away. So I'm hoping that I can just maintain that and get back to clear skin. I definitely feel like it's the overconsumption of sugar and possibly a little bit too much gluten. I have had a gluten test and I'm not allergic, and I'm not sure if I necessarily have an intolerance or not, but I can just tell that I bloat significantly more with gluten and I also break out. So that alone is enough for me to just like try to reduce it as much as possible, but I'm not gluten free. I just try not to have a whole lot, or I know that I'm gonna suffer the consequences. I mean, it really does upset my stomach and the bloating can get so bad. I'm also gonna go ahead and prep my hair so that it can be air drying. I like to let it air dry as much as possible before I go in and dry it all the way. I have extensions, so I do have to make sure that my hair is fully dry before I go to bed or after I wash it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some leave-in conditioner, get that going, and let it air dry for as long as I can. But overall, I'm very happy with the last 2 days and getting back into the swing of things, like getting my life together. I feel like I've gotten back on routine very quickly. So if I can just focus on maintaining this routine, I think that I will see a huge difference in my mental health, my physical health, and just my overall happiness. I know that I'm just so much happier when I'm constantly being grateful, putting myself first, prioritizing my health, prioritizing my mental health. Like overall, I just have a better quality of life. So I'm happy with the last 2 days and the work and effort that I've put into getting my life together. This is the world's easiest and quickest dinner. It's one of my go-tos, especially on a weeknight, and it's just smoked sausage with jasmine rice. And then I'm having a side of chips with salsa and guac. This is like my go-to snack or like side. I just love the chips and guac. But the smoked sausage, I do onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper, and I literally just use the pan for like 10 minutes to basically heat it up. And then if you do already made rice, then it's literally going to take you less than 10 minutes to make this. If you prefer to cook your jasmine rice, then it just will probably take like 30 minutes or less. But this is such a simple, delicious go-to meal, especially for the weekday. Okay. Let's stick it in. Turn it up. Got a little too excited and forgot to let it thaw out a little bit, so it's sort of looking like this. We're going to add a little bit of milk to the top and then add our mix-ins, which we're going to do Oreos for tonight until we find something a little bit healthier. We're just going to use a few of the mini ones, so we're just going to add a splash of milk. Is that good? Or more? Here is the final result. It looks absolutely delicious, so I'm going to go ahead and scoop us some out. Okay, it's time for a taste test. That is so good. It's been a very good, productive 2 days. We've gotten a lot accomplished. We're back on routine. We've reset our life and we've kind of gotten our crap together. So I think I'm going to end off the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here and you're not subscribed already. I would love to have you. And I will catch you very soon in the next one.